Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have to say Barcelona has indeed taken a decisive step towards the defense of the La Liga title we won last season with a 1-0 win over Athletic Bilbao at the San Mamés, away at the San Mamés, courtesy of none other than Lamine Yamal. Playing against Athletic Bilbao has never been an easy task for Barcelona, even though in recent times we've been able to come away with some good results against them. This season we've beaten them twice before this game, and by heavy margins, by the way, and I didn't expect it to be any easy because of the physicality with which they approach games, and obviously from the get-go we could see it. I had a lot of concerns about this game because of the effort and the energy the team put in the last game we played against Atletico Madrid, the second leg of the Copa del Rey, when the team performed excellently, the team performed admirably, but just came short of doing the unthinkable. One thing was definitely obvious. Hansi Flick and his team needed to be very, very smart. They needed to be very intentional about rotations, because if you watch the game we played against Atletico Madrid, where we needed to come from 0-4 to 4-4, some of our players at the end of the game were barely able to walk. It was crazy. So it didn't come as a surprise to me to see the starting 11 against Athletic Bilbao with some of our players on the bench. Pedri did not start, Rafinha did not start, Fermin Lopez did not start. Those three players needed a lot of rest because of the monumental effort they put in against Atletico Madrid, and I'm really happy Hansi Flick listened and did the right thing. Thank goodness, Athletic Bilbao also played the Copa del Rey semi-final game. In fact, they played after we had played, losing 1-0 to Real Sociedad and 2-0 on aggregate. I don't want to imagine how they would have played against us if they had one full week of rest. It would have been terrible for us. Obviously, playing without Pedri, playing without Rafinha always has a massive impact on our performance, and it showed in the game we played, especially in the first half. For me, it was lackluster, and I really don't blame them because, again, when you remember the game we played 3 days before, it was very physically demanding, and I was not expecting anything better than what I saw. The good thing about it though is the fact that we did not allow them score, because if that had happened, it would have been a big problem, a very, very big problem for us. Let me say this. One of the hallmarks of a champion is that they find a way to win games, even if they're not playing well, even if they have players out, even if they have injuries, even if they are tired, and that was exactly what we did. It was very, very important for us to win this game because Real Madrid had beaten Celta Vigo a day before, courtesy of a 2-1 victory over them, and had closed the gap between us and them to 1 point on the table. Trust me, one of the things you don't want to happen to you is for you to just be 1 point ahead of Real Madrid on the La Liga table, because all they need is one refereeing error, and before you know it, they are top. As the game continued, it was not looking like we were getting any better, and I'm happy, very, very happy that Hansi Flick took the initiative and made the right decisions on time. One of those decisions is bringing in Pedri. Immediately he stepped on that pitch, everything changed. I cannot explain how important, how valuable Pedri is to this team. We have lost games because of his absence. We have won games because of his presence. He brings something nobody else brings to this team. In a very special way, in a very unique way, and most importantly, in a very consistent way, even when he is not at his best. I mean, look at that pass for Lamine Yamal's goal. From nowhere, a through pass, and Lamine Yamal does what we know he can do. Even though Athletic Bilbao threatened, of course we know they were always going to do that, but Pedri's presence on that pitch made it difficult for them, because with him, we took control of the game, we slowed the game down, and we killed it when we needed to. At a time when we needed someone to step up, at a time when we needed someone to show up and do the business for us, Lamine Yamal showed up once again. Lamine Yamal followed up with his hat-trick against Villarreal with another goal in La Liga. That makes it 4 goals in 2 games. He is now Barcelona's top scorer in the league with 14 league goals, and in the Pichichi race, he's third on the table. First is Kylian Mbappe and second is Vedat Murici of Mallorca. This season, Lamine Yamal has grown. He has taken a step further in his career, and he's taking ownership, he's taking responsibility, and he's pushing the team towards success. I know he's going to do great things because this year, something tells me we are going to win a trophy that will make the world notice that he is the best, undoubtedly. I am really impressed by Lamine Yamal, and I cannot wait to see what he will do against Newcastle at the St. James's Park, first leg of the round of 16 in the Champions League. This is a game we need a very big performance against a team that is difficult to play against, especially at home. We have played against them this season and have beaten them 2-0, with both goals coming from Marcus Rashford, and I'm confident we can do it again. So 3 more points, 4 points over Real Madrid on the La Liga table. Barca, march on. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications and share with your friends, especially Barca fans. I would also like to hear your thoughts about the game we played against Athletic Bilbao and what your hopes are against Newcastle. I will see you in the next one. Until then, live well, be safe, and Visca Barca.